just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from South Florida. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Tua. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. One of the Steelers has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So we might be taking a look at this one. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Man in motion here is Washington. They're going to go jet sweep on 3rd down. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up 4th down. He'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Jordan Boyer had the good coverage, and he knocks that one away. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. great job here keeping it to no gain.
In motion, it's Waddle. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. A shotgun snap for two. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Jake Bailey now. And John to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And a good, hard run. He would not be denied. Surging forward to pick up 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48. Austin brought in motion. To the left side to gotw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Look them up on a second down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are. They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike. I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Back to the air again on second and 10. That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Austin brought in motion. He'll run with Harris. And he will dive into the end zone. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his second touchdown of the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's a 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Highsmith.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Now, faking the give. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this.
Don't let him catch the ball, defense!
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They run it over center with Harris. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Harris. Open space inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way home. Najee Harris. Touchdown Steelers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. That's quickly out to Smith. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Tua now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And now it's 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
They snap it to Tua. That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Harris. His defense all over this one, making him
least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Brought in right side by Pickens. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
It is brought in the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Bring it home. We got this. There you go.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Man in motion here is Washington. Tua, give it to HN. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, And now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That's complete. Left side to Pickens. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. He's going to have the first down, and that one good for 9, and the drive continues.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. They face second down and 7. Here comes Harris on the toss to the right. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
And he'll punch forward to the 2, setting up second and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. One more time, it's Harris. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. Hill drops to throw. He's got his big tight end. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Steelers.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Chewing it on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Ohio State. Here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Steelers, who are in the lead. As we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And now for a second time, he loses the football. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it.
A big hole. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Gotta stop him.
Defense, step it up.
Making this look bad.
On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
On the give, it's Harris. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On first down, right back to Harris. And he'll get forward for a couple. It was Zach Steeler in on the tackle. Now toss, left side for Harris. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A play fake. Now, 2 of the throw. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. It's a big play there for him. And even 30 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to run. You can see pre-snap. Just a good job. Allows receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and that sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On first down, Tagovailoa. That is caught left side by Waddle. And they are able to reach it. He's taken down inside the 10.
Up to this point, I haven't seen a lot of going their way, but they're in the third quarter. They're starting to find some points. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. From the gun, that's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Give up the middle to Harris. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Second and 7. They'll give it to Harris again. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Plays made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now a stoppage for an injury. It would appear Tyreek Hill is the one in need of some assistance. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll fake the hand. Pass to it. That's caught on the right side by Waddle.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10. here to begin the drive. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And he's going to be very close to a first down. It's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs, and defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Javon Holland up to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the handoff, it's Harris. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now they'll pitch it out here. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. They're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. He does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Drive. This is the 9th play coming up. They cash it in on 3rd and goal. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will add 1 more onto their big lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This is where you need to have short-term memory as an offense. Allowing that sack, clearly not ideal, but there's a lot of game left. They got to keep moving forward, and they can't let one sack now turn into a series of bad plays.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the low.
That's taken in left side by Smith.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping him short on third down. Brings up fourth, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. Back to throw is Tua. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. Again, it's Tua. He finds Smith working across the middle. And he's going to be taken down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used by correcting the entire game across the league. What it does is it creates a lot of natural yards. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
I can promise you, Mike, when this play call went into the headset of the quarterback, nobody on the coaching staff thought this play was going to result in a sack. This ball is expected to come out quick, wide receiver screen, and do the rest after the catch. Something was thrown off with the timing, and quarterback had no choice but to eat it and gets taken down for a sack. Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They snap it to Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Shotgun snap for Tua. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back up.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has it. The defense. Play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now it's Harris. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. A run. Here's Harris. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll discuss what's to come. As fourth down is looming. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
What you get paid for.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. That is incomplete. Here we go. We're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This one complete to Washington. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. 50 seconds to go in this one. Throwing again, it's Tua. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. Truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting more. Nice job here by the tight end, understanding.
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable?
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this